Hello, my beautiful earth signs. Long time no see. Sorry, I've been kind of MIA and I got sick, but neither here nor there because here we are, right? All right, let's get straight into it. So this is for my earth sign placements. If you're not sure where your earth placements are, check it out because this will be relevant to, where those placements are in your chart. So, let's see. We have a spiritual union. And then we have triumph and success. And then in reverse, we have trapped in fear. So I feel that you guys have overcome something and now you're trusting people better. And this is also on the bottom of the deck, we have patience and planning. I feel that this took a lot of patience for you guys to do, and you guys have made the appropriate choices. That way you can move on with your lives. Now you know how to follow your intuition better, to not lead you astray into toxic relationships. And this has brought on a lot of great changes within your material wealth side, but also in your relationship side as well. So, your intuition is a good thing. So come on, earth signs. But this has brought you guys great prosperity. You know what I mean? Not only that's what I just said as far as, money wise and finding the correct job that kind of lights your fire, but also in the dating game, in the dating world, or all that jazz, it's kind of now you know what kind of lights your fire, but you also know what lights your fire that's not good for you. It's going to set you ablaze and burn you down. Go on, spirit. On the bottom of the deck, we have somebody's taking rapid action and moving. Some of you guys are making quick decisions. I feel that, with this, I feel that maybe you guys are starting to date again. Maybe you're already in a relationship, but you overcome these fears from your previous relationship. So now your new relationship's stronger than it was. Even if you were married, I feel like it's growing, it's becoming better. You guys are now satisfied within who you are and in who, within yourself. So therefore, you're happy with yourself. You're happy, your other significant other can be happy. You know what I mean? Kind of happy wife, happy life, happy person, happy relationship type thing. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Yeah. Because I feel at one point you guys were lacking true joy, but now you've realized what happiness really is, if that makes sense. You're no longer bothering yourself with the frivolous BS. It's you're now, I feel like you guys have done a lot of work on the inside, and so now you're truly happy. And that true happiness and knowing where it is that you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do, that has refreshed you. And it's been a huge success because now you guys are you do have, because it's kind of the Nine of Cups and the King of Cups. It's very big on your balance. You're emotionally stable. And maybe some of you guys, it's it was a lot of work to get there, because face it, sometimes we go through shit and it takes a little while, it's sometimes it takes longer than a month or 2 months or a year to fix the situation and work on the shit that you need to work on within yourselves, but I feel that you guys have done the work. Now you're just cool, calm, and collected. Yeah. Being that earth signs that you guys are, being grounded, being stable. Everything, you've overcome these challenges. It's the King of Wands. You've overcome this fear that you used to be all trapped in your head about. Some people are always trapped because you get screwed over and you're oh man, they're going to cheat on me. Or, oh man, are they cheating on you? Because that's just insecurities within yourself. And so if you have all these insecurities within yourself, then you end up bringing those into your relationship. And that's what ends up happening. It's kind of you manifest your reality. You know what I mean? And that may not be the reality. You're oh, this person's different. Well, they might have been different until you drove them nuts because you were batshit crazy. I don't mean it in a bad way, but you know what I mean? And so it ends up steering things down the wrong path. But now you guys are okay, well, before I jump into a new relationship, let me work on this stuff I need to work on within myself so I am fully able to trust somebody, or I can fix this part of my relationship. Because maybe you were in a relationship and something happened in that relationship, so you had to rebuild the trust and rebuild it, you know what I mean? Or there was something small that happened, but still it kind of made you But whatever the case might have you, like you guys have recovered from this, especially with the 5 of Coins. It's like it's recovery. Like it's improvement. Like I don't know, like this union, there's improvement in it. If you guys are already married, either that or you guys are going to be meeting somebody, but be patient. Don't jump into a relationship that is not good for you. You know, but at the same time, somebody's stalling in a situation. I don't know, I figure that somebody's like coming out of this hangman energy because, you know, somebody might have a fear still that they're working on, but they're not trapped in it. Does that make sense? As far as, you know, sacrificing themselves for the sake of a relationship. But the thing is, like, you moved on from it. And it's divinely guided. I feel like you're going to meet somebody and you guys are going to work well together. Like, you're going to have open communication. It's going to be fate. You know, it's the wheel of fortune. But it's going to be, like, you know, like, it's going to work well. I see it because with this, it's like you're going to collaborate well. You're going to talk, like, have open lines of communication. Like, there is not going to be any fear within this because, one, you've done the work. You've worked on yourself. Two, you have more self-confidence. You're no longer, you know, need to pick your self-esteem up off the ground because you got that shit strapped on. You know what I mean? And so you're not going to take any shit. Like, you recognize it because your intuition was built. And that was a success that you guys have overcome. And it might have taken some while, but this is like what, you know, it's kind of like you recovered from it and you're emotionally stable. There's a lot of emotional balance and stability here. And so it's kind of like you still might kind of be like, oh, do I do that? I'm scared of sacrificing myself. But at the same time, I feel like this is like, if somebody new is in your path or whoever is there right now, if it's worth it. I'm not saying everybody is worth it, but you guys are building and doing the work together and those lines of communication are open, then there's going to be a beautiful union coming in, you know, on the bottom of 10 of Swords, because you've walked away from the stuff that's no longer, you know, needing to be held on to. Like, you got rid of your baggage. Let's see, trapped in fear in the reverse. Yeah, this is going to be prosperous. It's going to be equal give and take. We have the 6 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Possibly this could even be like, maybe you're going to end up working with this person. Maybe you're going to build like a business with this person. Or maybe this person you guys are building a business with or starting something with, some new endeavor, and you end up falling in love. So I don't know. But whatever it is, it's going to be equal give and take. It's going to be open lines of communication. It's going to be prosperous. It's going to be beautiful. You know, it's all because like you guys have gotten, like, you're no longer stuck in your head. You're no longer a prisoner within yourself, is what I just heard. You're no longer stagnant. Like, you're no longer just sitting there dangling like, which way do I go? I don't know. So I'm just going to keep on swinging on the swing and, you know, hoping that eventually I'll jump. But you guys are taking that leap of faith and jumping because it's divinely guided. Like, Spirit is helping you. He's there with you. And you guys know this. That's what, you know, that you went within and the, like, Spirit's helped you, like, recovering. You have the clarity in it, right? You know that things are improving and they're going to continue to improve. You just have to remain on trusting yourself because you guys are equally balanced. And that fell right on the King of Cups. And you're no longer, it's like you're guarding your heart, right? But also, you're going to be given a gift, like somebody's going to give you their heart as well. But it's not going to be like, take me now or lose me forever. It's going to grow. And it's going to grow from, like, you know, like the ground up. It's not just going to, if you meet somebody and they're all of a sudden like, ooh, I want to marry you, more than likely they're a narcissist and you're going to get screwed over. I'm not saying in every instance, but I give it about 98%, 98.99999. There's that small 1% maybe that is not. But if you automatically rush into something like that, somebody's like, I'm going to marry you after 2 months. It's not love, it's lust. But I feel that you guys now realize this and have learned from, like, past struggles and whatnot, you know, Earth signs. So, I mean, this is very positive. I feel like you guys have gotten very grounded. Somebody new love is coming in for, and somebody's just overly happy and they have their wish fulfillment because maybe like you were in a marriage and you guys went through some shit. All marriages go through shit. You got to work through it. But I feel like you've come out on the other side, you know, like you guys have been working together and you worked on your communication, because a lot of people's marriages fall apart because they don't have communication, right? So then that lack of communication, like, it breaks the trust within your relationship. So I feel that some of you guys are just like happier than ever, and it's like you have your wish fulfillment. Everything's been like reignited. So it feels like, I just heard some reunited and it feels so good. So it's like you're dating your partner again. It's like it's a whole new relationship. And that's all because you guys went within and did the work. So there's no longer things tainting your relationship from the past. And that goes in both instances. That's amazing. All right, so on the bottom of the deck, we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So some of you guys are going to end up coming into a soulmate type relationship, or you're already in one. And it's this thing kind of like rejuvenated, you know, you rekindled that flame. What do we have? True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's cute. Figured I'd show you. Then we have reconciliation. Confirmation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I feel that this is a reconciliation within like a marriage or whatnot. I don't feel like this is a reconciliation from somebody that like you broke up with and they're all of a sudden like, hey girl, what you doing? Because honestly, if somebody ever, like, whenever people hit me up from my past, I'm like, why are you calling me? I haven't talked to you in like so many years. You want to go out? No, I'm good. I'm good. I hope you're doing well though, but yeah, no. That's a lot. Let's see, maybe we have one more please for the collective. Boom. And then we also have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So I feel like this is all kind of like, you know, it's being guided. You got true love, reconciliation, religious factors. Maybe you guys had problems with that in the past because you weren't on the same level as other people. It's like you guys were on two totally different pages as far as like, you know, how you think, you know, on a religious background. And that might mean something to you guys. Some people, it means a really great deal. And so if you guys are on two separate pages, then it's just not going to work. Maybe you guys are meeting somebody that you guys are on the same page as far as that goes, and it's gonna like, you know, spark up that flame. Because clearly decide what you want so that it comes your way very soon. So some of you guys do have that new relationship coming in, but you need to be clear on what it is that you want, you know? I'm not talking like, I want him tall, dark, and handsome. Like, no, dude, substance. What is it that you guys want? Some substance, you know, give us some boost. You guys are funny, earth signs. I love you guys. So if you made it this far, please hit that like button. It helps the algorithm. There's a lot of people that watch the videos and they're returning, but you guys just don't like. Let's grow the channel. Help me out. Thank you. Hit that like button. Also, if you find yourself returning, you keep coming back. So please subscribe, turn on that little notification bell, make it say ding. That way you guys know when I'll be on again next. And if you guys are interested in a personal, all my information is in that little description box. So just, you know, shoot me an email, hit me up, all of that good stuff. And I would be absolutely, you know, honored to read for you. I went blank there for a second. But until next time, my lovely earth signs, I love you guys. So, you guys, stay epic, stay fabulous, stay awesome. Namaste.